Hello again everybody, it's Mark from Grimtree Games. So hopefully you've just seen the unboxing of this. So what we'll do now is we'll have an example turn, sort of. I'll take you through the rules. What we usually do is, I read the rules first, we unbox the game, and then we show you how it plays. So again, I've not played this yet, but it's just an overview to the game really. I'm not going to go through and tell you to play it in depth, but it's just so you know roughly how it plays, give you a good idea. So, this is the layout once you've got it all set up. So there's 4 decks here for 4 imaginary players. You can buy more decks, you can buy the starter decks to add more players. The area in the middle, I've set this up already, but part of the setup phase is each person takes a tile and you arrange this sort of like strategically, each person taking a turn. And this is where this is different from most card-based games, because a card-based game is excellent for one-on-one. When you start to introduce other people, it's a difficult mechanic to target other people and to bring that into it. But this is perfect because each one of these tiles is one of the fortresses that belongs to each player. And when you actually attack somebody, the strategy can be where your fortress is as opposed to where the opponent's fortress is. So that's what that is. We'll come to that in a minute. This is your starting deck. You've got 2 decks in this game, the Dynasty deck and the Fate deck. So the Fate deck, to begin with, at the start of the game you take 6 cards, I believe. Okay, and again, if this isn't precise, apologies, it just gives you an overview. So 6 cards, and that's your sort of closed hand that you don't show anybody. Your Dynasty deck as well, this is, these are called your provinces. So these are your resources that are attackable by other people, and people want to destroy these, basically. When you run out of your provinces, if somebody attacks each one of these and destroys it and takes a card away, once all your provinces are gone, you're out of the game. So you want to try and protect those. The kind of cards you can expect to see are, very quickly, in the Dynasty deck you have 3 types of cards. You have event cards. I'll put these out, and if we can zoom in that'd be great. If not, so there we go. We have event cards. Those are events that crop up throughout the game that just happen, and then you play the card as it comes out. Personality cards, which are units that you can hire to go and attack people, so it's like your army basically. And holdings, and that's property that gives you gold to buy things and various advantages and whatnot. So that's what you're going to see in your Dynasty deck. In your Fate deck, which is this green one, which is the closed hand one, I'll put some other cards down, bear with me. You're going to see weapons or equipment that you can attach to personalities that you've already put into play. Spells that you can give to people that are personalities that are already in play. Strategy cards or tactics cards, can't remember what they're called, but you get the idea. That give you a bit of abilities as you play through. Followers that attach to personalities, so you can sort of build units of a personality, then several more followers behind them. And the ring cards, which are part of the victory conditions, but they're important, quite powerful and good to have. So that's what you're going to see in the green deck. So you also have your 2 starting cards. You have your stronghold, which has your province defense strength. We'll get to that in a minute. The gold, that's your starting gold, I believe. And that number there, won't go into right now, you can read the rules, it's not important right now for the overview. And your first holding, which lets you produce gold, just to get you started. The first few turns you probably won't be doing much attacking. You'll be building your resources up first and choosing the right time. So everybody's got the same kind of deal. So what we'll do is we'll go through a really quick phase, so you can see how it pans out. First part of the turn, you would straighten your cards. If it's the last turn you'd use any cards, if you play Magic, it's like tapping a card. If you use a card, you turn it on its side. It's called bowing in this game because it's all Japanese. It's quite awesome. So at the start of the turn, anything that you used last turn and you've bowed, you straighten it, means you can use it again. So that's quite good. Events phase. What you do in this part of the turn is all of your provinces, we flip these cards over, and any events that are turned up, we action them. So let's just turn them all over. I've shuffled these a little bit, so hopefully it'll be random. So in this I have one event. So right now I would play that event card, gain 3 honour, bonus. So I would gain 3 honour, and we'll go into this later on as well, so we get a little 3 token. There's lots of ways to win the game, and if you just look over here at this track here, it's past the victory. The idea is you want to be the first to work your way up any of these paths. Any paths can win the game. If 2 people get to win at the same time, you add up all the points you have together. Basically, you're either by winning lots of combat, if that's the right one, that's the only one, winning lots of combat, by gaining lots of honour, because again, this is feudal Japan, honour is very important, by dishonouring opponents, or by using ring abilities. So again, honour is quite important. So that's good, that. I get 3 honour. Yeah, let's put that there. That goes, as soon as you play an event card, it goes to the discard pile, you replace it with another face down one. So that's it, that's the events phase. So I just do that for me because it's my turn. The action phase. Starting with me and going round, everybody can take an action. There's 2 kinds of actions. There's limited actions and open actions. All the cards say on them what they can do. So, for example, this card here, it's not in place, so I can't use it, but if you just have a look, it says, open, bow this card, gain 2 honour. So that's an open action. So an open action, anybody can take that action, no matter whose turn it is. A limited action, you can only play when it's your turn. So, do I have a limited action as an example? Let's have a look. No, in a word. But if I did, I take limited action or an open action, then the person to my left, if he has any actions that say open on, he can do something. We keep going all the way around until we've finished and everybody's taken all the actions that they can. Then we would attack. Attacking is if you had a personality in play. Okay, so attacking. If you've already put somebody into play, so I was showing you all these, you've got the personalities in this Dynasty deck. If you had a personality, you can choose to attack somebody. So important part of the game. And this is where the map comes into it, because you choose a fortress that you're going to attack from, and you choose a fortress you're going to attack, each fortress being another player. So, if I'm the Phoenix, I have a fortress there, so I could say, right, I want to attack the yellow player, dragon, maybe. So, I'd say I'm attacking from there, and I want to attack there. You choose your personality, then what you do is the yellow player, this is where this provinces thing comes into it, you choose which province you want to attack. Now at this point, obviously the face down, but let's say we've had a few turns and the provinces have been flipped and we know what's what. So tactically you might want to choose a specific card to take that out of the game, but also you want to try and destroy a province so that they've got less cards to choose from every turn. So tactically that's a good thing to do. So I choose my guy. These are all called battlefields. I choose which one I want to go for. I'm going to go for that one. I'm going to attack that province. At that point we go around and I can ask other people who want to join me in attacking that province. And anybody that's adjacent to my fortress, so here we've got the Scorpion player, if he wants to help me attack, because he's next to me, he can bring a personality in, put it in play, and we attack together. The defender can do the same thing. Anybody that's next to his fortress, he can say, who's going to help me defend? And this is where alliances start, and betrayal, and all kinds of awesome things. And then, we don't have any cards out, but what you do at that point is once you've picked who's going to defend and who's going to attack, you look at the force value. So all personalities, if you just come down here, all personalities have a force value, which can be augmented by attachments, if I can find one. So we've got that personality. So if we have, if they had that follower there, that'd be 6 force. You match that against whoever's defending, it'd be a similar kind of card. Whoever gets the highest wins. The defender is destroyed outright, all gone, which is bad news. If it's a tie, then you're all destroyed. So combat is quite scary. You need to think about combat before you go into it. And then if you win, you gain honour, which is good. So the honour track goes up. If you anybody that allies doesn't gain honour, only the person attacking gains the honour. If you manage to do so much damage, you go over and above the stronghold's defence, which is an 8 there. So if I manage to do 8 or over damage, not only do I win the battle, I also get to destroy a province. So if I was attacking, if this was a battlefield and I was attacking that province would go. Not only that, you have to flip a fortress. So I destroy the fortress I was attacking. So we have to flip that over, that fortress is gone. And if you look, all the fortresses have actions on them as well, so it can be quite bad if you have a good fortress with a good ability that gets attacked and then you lose it. No matter how many provinces you lose, you can never have less than 1 fortress. You always keep one in the game. One thing I missed out on there is part of the combat. There are cards that have battle actions on, so you can use those to help you in battle. Okay, the last, so after fighting is the Dynasty phase. This is where you can buy stuff. So, let's put these back. So, anything that you had in your provinces, if you wanted to buy it, any holdings you have that generate gold, most of them do, to be fair, that's the purpose. You would borrow them, spend the amount, so I borrow that and get 2 gold, and then each of my cards here has a gold value, so I have a mine that has 2 gold. So I could borrow that, buy the mine, comes in board, so I can't use it this turn. Next turn, I'd straighten it at the beginning of the phase, and then I could use that to buy more things. Most things that you bring into the game have a gold value, so you've got to manage your resources. Then the end phase, you take another card, or you can also ditch, at the end of the Dynasty phase, you can, if you've got a card you don't like, you can ditch it, pull another one, face down. At the start of your turn, the event phase, you turn it over. The end phase, you can pull another card. Right at the end of the turn, you work out how many honour points you've got from winning fights, or dishonour if you've managed to dishonour people, and then you move yourself up the victory path, depending on how well you did. If you look as well, each part up the path has different abilities you get and different advantages for working your way up, so they come into play as well. And that is pretty much a turn in breakneck speed. Obviously, there's tons more to it. There's loads of little extra rules, like how there's dishonouring. You can dishonour somebody and then kill them and get even more honour points. Too much to go into really, but the rulebook is online, it's worth a read, it's a very good game, it looks awesome, and I can't wait to play it. It's going to be good fun. And when I do play it, we'll do a review, we'll put it on the blog, and it'll be great. So, that's about it now, all done. Check out the website, check out the Facebook, check out our Twitter account, log on to the forum and say hello, and until next time, bye bye.